Fantastic.
Now that you're here, let's get a roll so we can get going so Amy can get the most out of it.
Thanks.
You probably have to go right away, right?
I'm going to have to again, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to start as soon as we can.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's go. So, Amy/George, why don't you go
Oh.
ahead and you can start reading, and
Okay.
we'll have you translate through my story.
Okay.
And then we'll have Beyonce Dos start at Beyonce Dos.
Okay.
Perfecto.
All right.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
Okay.
And I'll change your name, Stephanie, since you're on an iPad. It'll be easier for me to do it. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
So, there are 4 people in our story. 2 of the people are boys and 2 are girls. One of the boys is George, the boy number 1. He is in California. He's in Bummerville in California. George is from Berlin, but he is not in Berlin now. Now he is in California. He is in Target in the section of the mosquitoes with 3 mosquitoes. He is not alone because there are 3 mosquitoes in the section of the mosquitoes, and he is with them. One of the mosquitoes is Darwin, a very important mosquito. Darwin is important because he is the president of all the mosquitoes in the world. There are 6 mosquitoes in the whole. There are 6 mosquitoes in total in the world. I'm sorry, there are 6 mosquitoes in the whole world.
Yes.
But one of the whole mosquitoes is a mini mosquito. Darwin is not a mini mosquito, and Darwin 2 and 3 are not mini mosquitoes also. George is important also because he is with Darwin, the president of the 6 mosquitoes of the world. The 2 other mosquitoes that are with George and Darwin are not important because they are normal mosquitoes, and they are not the presidents. In the opinion of George, Darwin is more important than Jimmy because he is the president of all the mosquitoes in the world. In the opinion of George's opinion, does it matter in the opinion of George?
So the direct translation in the opinion of George is
Fine.
what they actually say in Spanish, but it means in George's opinion in English. So either way is fine. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Because saying in the opinion of George can really help you with your Spanish brain.
Right. Okay, got it.
But if you wanted to like translate something well into English, you need to know also later that it's in George's opinion. Like if we're further down the road, you go into translating something, you need to know both. So good question.
Okay, cool. So in the opinion of George, a president is more important than a secretary. So in the opinion of George, Jimmy is not more important than Darwin.
Perfect. And here we go. Next one. Oh, and before you continue, I just want to point out that it says soy el otro chico. So it literally translates to, I am the other boy, which we would say in English. Maybe that's not going to say. Okay, so uno de los chicos es George, el chico número uno. So that directly translates to the boy number 1, the boy number 1. But in English, we would technically just eliminate the L and we would just say boy number one. So
Okay.
Mm.
in Spanish, they tend to use the articles more frequently than we would in English. So
Mm.
that's why uno de los chicos es George, el chico número uno, instead of uno de los chicos es George, chico número uno.
Okay.
So, or George es chico número uno. It's okay to say that, but it sounds more natural and fluid in Spanish to say George es el chico número uno,
Okay.
if that makes
Got it.
sense.
Yes.
So,
Mhm.
okay, soy
Oh,
el otro chico. Sí.
okay. So I am the other boy.
Mhm.
I'm in Boise, Idaho, but I'm from Menominee, Wisconsin. I am not in Menominee now. I'm in Boise, Idaho. I am in McDonald's in the United States, and I am not alone because I am with the secretary of all the elephants of Africa. The secretary of all the elephants in Africa is Jimmy. There are many elephants in Africa. There are 5 elephants, 5 large elephants in all of Africa. There is there no sorry, he is not
It is
uh,
not. It is not all of the elephants in
okay.
the
Oh,
world.
gotcha. I see.
Mm.
It is not all of the elephants in the world, but of all of Africa.
But it is,
In
yeah. So there's it
but
is. Yes.
okay, thank you. But it
Mm,
is of Africa, of all Africa.
mm,
In my opinion, Jimmy is more important than Darwin because the elephants are more large than the mosquitoes. So the secretary of the big elephants of Africa is more important than the president of all the mosquitoes, all of the small mosquitoes of the world.
mm.
But in the opinion of George, it's not the truth. And in the opinion of Beyonce, too, it is not true. In Sus,
In
in
their
their
opinions.
opinions, Darwin is more important than Jimmy.
Thank you. Celebration for
Mm.
Amy. Woo!
Woohoo!
Celebración para
Thank you.
George. Sí, good job.
Nice.
Excelente.
Gracias.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I also want to point out I've been doing this wrong for since the beginning of time.
Oh
So
no.
it's okay. We learn new things and we change it. So una de las chicas. I've been saying uno de
Ah,
las
Mm.
chicas.
I
So
wondered.
one does
Interesting.
change, apparently.
Okay.
I learned from a Spanish friend. So una
Mm-hmm.
de las
Interesting.
chicas, and it's only for one. The other numbers don't change. So
Okay.
treinta stays 30, so
Excuse
30.
me.
Treinta
Mhm.
Okay.
stays treinta no matter what. But
Okay.
uno will change depending on masculine or feminine.
Okay. Got it.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
una de
Thank you.
las chicas es Beyonce dos. Beyonce
Yay!
dos.
Yay!
See, all right.
Beyonce dos.
Le.
Beyonce dos. So one of the girls is Beyonce Dose. Two, sorry, Beyonce two. She is the one girl. Beyonce two is in Menominee, Wisconsin, but she's not from Menominee, Wisconsin. I am from Menominee, Wisconsin.
Perfect.
Beyonce 2 is from Casper, Wyoming, but right now she is not in Casper. Right
So
now,
you
Beyonce.
can
Oh,
say you can perfectly say Beyonce 2 is from Casper. That's perfect.
mhm,
I just want to
okay.
remind us that that says Beyonce 2, she is from
I
Casper because
see.
the S has the
Mm.
she is. But you said it
Mm,
perfectly right. I just want to remind us that S has the she already in there.
mm, okay.
Okay.
So keep going.
Um,
Sorry. Thank you.
no worries. Is from Casper, Wyoming, but right now she is not in Casper. Right now, Beyonce 2 is alone. She is not with, she's with no one,
Yeah,
or
and
she's
then
not with
In
anyone.
Spanish they say she is not with no one. They say the
Okay.
negative twice. Yeah.
No
Interesting.
está con
Okay.
nadie.
So
Nadie.
she is not
Nadie.
with
Nadie.
Nadia,
She is
no
not with
one.
no one. Yes.
She's not with no one.
She
I
ain't
feel
with
like I
no
should.
one.
I was just gonna say, I feel like I should have an accent with that.
She ain't with no one.
She ain't with no one. Anyway, she is alone, but she is not sad. She is content with her situation. In the opinion of Beyonce, Jimmy is not more important than Darwin because Jimmy is only a secretary. He is not a president. In her opinion, the president is more important than a secretary.
Mm.
Yes, or a president is more important than a
Right.
secretary.
And then here, technically, the secretary,
Yeah.
the president, but that's
The president, yeah. Little. Cindy is the other girl. Cindy is the girl number 2. She is in North Carolina. She is in Why Not, North Carolina. Cindy is not from Why Not. She is from London. It is interesting because Why Not is a city, a big city. It is, oh, sorry. So Why Not is not a big city, it's a
Mhm.
small city, but she is from a big city.
Mm.
Right now, she is in a small city, but she is from a big city. It's a situation, an interesting situation for Cindy.
Mm.
Cindy is not alone. Cindy is in Whole Foods in the section of penguins with 3 penguins, 3 interesting penguins. The 3 penguins are interesting because they are Eddie, Freddie, and Teddy. The names of them.
So ellos, yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Ellos means them
Yeah.
or they.
Yeah. So the names of them are names that are interesting or interesting
Mhm.
names. They are not normal names for penguins.
So I'm not totally sure if this actually means them, because
Yeah.
this really means they, but in this context it means them, because them or they, yeah, them mean
Yeah.
it would be sus. So sus nombres son interesantes would be their names. Well, yeah, them. Okay, I think it's them.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure,
Okay.
but we get the idea.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me. There is a problem.
Oh
George
no.
has a problem. Oh no. Poor George.
Yes.
George does not have a Coca-Cola. George is sad with his situation because he doesn't have a Coca-Cola. Poor George.
Poor
George is a sad person right now because he has a problem and he has a sad situation. I have a problem also. So I am sad with my situation because it's a sad situation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Celebración para Beyonce 2.
gracias.
Situación triste.
Woohoo.
Okay, so that's our story. And also, I checked with a friend, and let's see, this is for my accent marks, how to make those. And when I say, ¿quién es el chico número uno? And George, you could either say, soy yo,
Okay.
or you can say, yo soy,
Okay.
or you can say, yo.
Yo.
So any of those.
Okay, so not
works.
just soy.
Well, she didn't get back to me when I asked.
I
I
see.
literally said, but not just soy, and I haven't heard that. So I don't.
Wait, can you say that
Got
one
it.
more time? The
Yeah. So
options.
she
You
said
could say.
soy yo was the first one she said.
Soy yo.
Soy yo.
And then she said, yo soy is okay. And then I said, can you just say yo? And she said, yes. Usually we just say yo. So,
Yo.
Got it.
yo.
Got
So,
it.
¿quién es el chico número uno?
Yo.
Yeah. Correcto. Eres el chico número uno. Eres. Sorry, there's not two R's there. Eres el chico número uno.
Eres.
Sí, eres. Let's see. Okay, where is my little... Oh, I see why. Okay.
Okay.
Clase.
Sí.
Sí.
Hay un problema.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
no.
no.
Sí. Hay un problema en nuestra clase, en nuestro cuento. Sí.
Oh.
Clase,
Sí.
Sí.
¿qué significa nuestro?
Our?
Yes, our.
Our.
Nuestro o nuestra, sí. ¿Qué significa nuestro cuento en inglés?
It's
Our
a sad
story?
Yes, our story. Nuestro cuento.
Uh,
Amy, can you see the words on the side
Sí.
of the screen? Okay.
Yes.
Just checking. Sí.
I'm just a little blind.
It's okay. Is it hard
Like-
to see?
I should just wear my glasses. I just really don't like
Oh.
the way that the glare looks on my glasses.
Oh, but it looks cute. I think anyway.
Okay. Also, it's just
And we
early, so
have to
I'm like,
look at
I
you,
don't want to
so-
look at myself this early in the morning.
Oh, you don't want to actually see what you look like. No quiero.
Okay, anyways,
No
but yes, I
quiero
can
ver.
see it. I can see it.
All right. Okay. Sí. Hay un problema, clase. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Sí. Oh, clase.
Sí.
Sí.
Un momento. ¿Quién tiene un problema?
George, y
George.
two.
Sí.
Mm.
George, ¿quién es George?
Sí. Yo.
Sí,
Soy
correcto.
yo.
Sí. So, ¿quién es? No. ¿Quién tiene una... ¿Quién tiene un problema?
Yo y two.
Sí, correcto. Tengo un problema y George, tú tienes un problema. Oh no, class.
Oh, no.
Mm.
George,
Sí.
tengo un problema.
Sí. Tú tienes.
Sí,
Ok, lo siento. Tú tienes un problema.
correcto.
También.
Tengo un problema también.
Sí.
George,
Sí.
¿quién tiene un problema también? Tengo un problema y ¿quién tiene un problema?
Tengo un problema.
Correcto. Tú tienes un problema. Y
Sí.
yo
Mm.
tengo un problema. Sí.
Sí.
Es una situación triste para nosotros.
Sí.
Okay, let me write that down. Nosotros. So, ¿qué significa nosotros en inglés, clase?
Us?
Us.
Yes, us. Nosotros. Did I spell that right? Un momento.
I think so.
Looks right.
Sí, es una situación triste para nosotros, para nos. You can say nos for short. Nosotros. Y Beyoncé 2,
Sí.
¿tienes un problema ahora?
No tengo un problema ahora.
Sí, correcto. Ahora no tienes un problema, pero piense, ¿quiénes tienen problemas? You can do one person at a time.
Okay. Tienes un problema
Sí.
y George tiene un problema.
Correcto. Tienen. I'll write it over here. Tienen. So,
Mm.
¿qué significa tienen, clase?
They have.
Yeah,
You
they
or
have.
they have.
They
Yeah.
have. Or, yeah, you guys have. Like
You. Yeah.
Yeah. So, sí. George tiene un problema y yo tengo un problema. Y Beyoncé, ¿es una situación triste o buena para mí?
Es una situación triste para tú.
Para ti, sí,
Para
correcto.
ti.
Es una situación triste para ti, para mí. Para ti. Sí, para ti. Y para mí.
Me.
Para ti, para mí. Sí. Beyoncé,
Sí.
¿es una situación triste para ti?
No, no es una situación triste para mí.
Correcto. No es una situación triste para ti porque tú no tienes un problema, pero yo tengo un problema. Así que es una situación triste para mí. Y George,
Sí.
tú tienes un problema.
Sí.
¿Es una situación triste o buena para ti?
Es una situación triste para mí.
Correcto, es una situación triste para ti. ¿Por qué es una situación triste para ti, George?
Es una situación muy triste para mí porque porque tengo un problema.
Correcto, es una situación triste para ti porque tú tienes un problema. Y George,
¿Sí?
¿es una situación triste para Beyoncé 2?
No. Es una situación ah,
Así.
así para Beyoncé,
Ah,
porque no tiene un problema.
correcto. Es una situación así para Beyoncé 2, porque Beyoncé 2 no tiene un problema
Sí,
y Beyoncé 2 está sola. Sí,
sí,
está sola, pero no tiene un problema. Así
sí.
que es una situación así para Beyoncé. Ok, Beyoncé 2,
Sí.
¿quién tiene una situación así?
Tengo una situación así.
Correcto. ¿Y quiénes tienen? No, that's too hard. Not too hard, but it's too much.
Mm,
¿Quiénes tienen situaciones no, tristes? No.
mm.
¿Quién tiene una situación triste?
Tienes una situación triste
Sí.
y George tiene una situación triste.
Correcto. Yo tengo una situación triste y George tiene una situación triste también, porque
Mm.
nosotros no, porque nosotros tienen problemas. Ok,
Mm.
ahora describe la situación por 1 minuto para las personas que tienen problemas y, um, y las situaciones que tiene una situación triste o buena o así. ¿Ok?
Ok.
So I will
Okay.
mute you and I will give you 1 minute and then send me your numbers when you are finished.
Mm.
Okay.
Ready? Go. Tiempo.
Oh, I gotta get my keyboard. Sorry.
Oh. Está bien.
iPad problems.
And she also said just saying soy is not correct.
Mm.
Gracias.
Mm.
Okay, I got George and I got Beatriz. Thank you. Okay, see. So, George, tienes un problema. Oh no. George.
Oh, George is
You're
muted.
muted. Silenciado. Is that how I say it? Silenciado. Yeah, silenciado.
Sí. Hola. Oh, no.
¿Qué problema tienes?
Mm.
¿Qué problema tienes, George?
No tengo un Coca-Cola. Una Coca-Cola.
Correcto. No tienes una Coca-Cola.
Sí.
Oh, no,
Oh,
George.
no.
Oh, no tienes una Coca-Cola. Es una
Sí.
situación terrible para ti. ¿Por qué tú no tienes una Coca-Cola?
Sí.
Lo siento.
Gracias.
Mm.
Beyoncé,
Sí.
¿tiene George una Coca-Cola o no tiene una Coca-Cola?
No tiene una Coca-Cola.
Sí. Es un problema, ¿sí?
Sí.
Sí, sí.
Sí, es un problema, sí. No es una problema, es un problema. Sí. Problema is one of the few el problema. So,
That has an
un
A.
yes. Sí, es terrible para George.
Sí.
Porque George no tiene una Coca-Cola. Oh, pobre George.
Mm.
Sí. George,
Sí.
¿estás contento con tu situación?
No. No estoy contento.
Sí. No estás contento con tu situación porque
Sí.
tú no tienes una Coca-Cola. Es terrible.
Sí, es terrible.
Sí. Y clase,
Sí.
Sí.
George no tiene una Coca-Cola y yo no tengo ¿qué?
Sprite.
Clase.
Sí.
No, yo no tengo una patata. Oh,
Patata.
no.
Oh,
No
no.
tengo una patata.
No.
Mm.
Oh, es
Una
terrible para
patata.
mí.
Es terrible.
Sí.
Sí. ¿Qué significa patata en inglés, clase?
Potato.
Potato?
Yes. Oh, es
Oh,
terrible. Es una situación terrible para mí. Porque
Oh.
yo
sí.
no tengo una patata.
Oh.
Oh, Beyoncé, 2.
Oh, sí.
George no tiene una patata o no tiene una Coca-Cola.
No tiene una Coca-Cola.
Correcto. George no tiene una Coca-Cola. ¿Y quién no tiene una patata?
¿Tienes? No, or no tienes? Or how would you say,
You
yeah,
could
no
say
tiene
tú
tú.
no tienes una or just
Mm,
no. Yeah, I
tú.
think you have to say tú because I said quién. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tú no tienes un patata. Patata.
Sí, correcto.
Una patata.
Sí, correcto. No tengo una patata. Es una situación triste para mí. ¿Por qué? Porque yo quiero una
Mm,
patata. Yo quiero una patata. Y Beyoncé,
sí.
¿George quiere una Coca-Cola o George quiere una patata?
George quiere una Coca-Cola.
Correcto. George quiere una Coca-Cola. George no quiere una patata. Beyoncé
No.
2. ¿Quién
Sí.
quiere una patata?
Tú quieres una patata.
Correcto. Yo quiero una patata. George no quiere una patata porque George quiere una Coca-Cola. George,
Sí.
¿quieres una patata o una Coca-Cola?
No, no quiero una patata. Quiero una Coca-Cola.
Mm, ¿Por qué quieres una Coca-Cola?
Quiero una Coca-Cola porque es muy deliciosa.
Mm, ¿Tú
Mm.
quieres una Coca-Cola porque una Coca-Cola es muy delicia? Y I don't know if that's, I'll look that up. Y tú no tienes una Coca-Cola.
Sí,
Sí,
Mm.
sí, tú no tienes una Coca-Cola, así que quieres una Coca-Cola,
sí,
¿correcto?
sí, correcto.
Oh, y yeah, sí, delicioso, deliciosa, sí, correcto. Y George,
Sí.
quiero una Coca-Cola también.
Ah, no. No quieres una Coca-Cola también.
Correcto. Yo no quiero una Coca-Cola. George, ¿qué quiero?
Sí. Am, Tú quieres una patata.
Mm,
Sí.
es la verdad, es cierto. Quiero una patata, no quiero una
Patata.
Coca-Cola. ¿Por qué tú quieres una Coca-Cola? Y yo tengo una Coca-Cola, pero
Sí,
no tengo una patata.
sí,
Sí. Y quiero una patata.
sí.
Sí. Beyoncé,
Sí.
¿qué quiero y qué quiere George?
George quiere una Coca-Cola y tú quieres una patata.
Correcto. George quiere una Coca-Cola y yo quiero una patata. Y Beyoncé,
Sí.
¿quieres tú una Coca-Cola o una patata?
No quiero una patata y una Coca-Cola.
Correcto. Tú no quieres una Coca-Cola o una patata. Sí. tú no quieres nada. Tú no quieres nada ahora. Ahora,
Ah.
nada. Sí.
Mm.
Can you hear that, class? ¿Qué
Yes.
significa nada en inglés?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Tú no quieres nada.
No
So,
quiero
yeah,
nada.
so no, bla, 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 nada.
Mm.
Sí. No quieres nada. Ahora, Beyoncé 2.
Ahora.
Pero yo quiero una Coca-Cola y George quiere. ¿Qué quiere George, Beyoncé 2?
George quiere una Coca-Cola.
Correcto. Beyoncé 2. Describe
Sí.
la situación sobre yo y George.
Okay. Tienes un problema. No tienes una patata. Tú quieres un patata. Es una situación triste.
Sí.
George no tiene, o George tiene un problema porque George no tiene una Coca-Cola.
Sí.
Y George quiere una Coca-Cola.
Correcto.
Sí, es una
Sí.
situación terrible.
Es una situación terrible para George.
Terrible,
Correcto.
sí.
Sí. Porque yo no tengo una patata. Tengo un problema porque no tengo una patata, pero quiero una patata. Y George tiene un problema también porque George no tiene una Coca-Cola, pero quiere una Coca-Cola. Es una situación triste para George y para mí y es una situación terrible también. George,
Sí.
describe la situación sobre tú y yo. Y
Okay.
Beyoncé 2 también.
Okay. Hay dos problemas.
Sí, hay dos
Tengo,
problemas. Es terrible.
tengo, tengo un problema
Mm,
y tú tienes un problema.
correcto.
El problema para mí
Mm.
es, no. Ah, no tengo una Coca-Cola,
Mm,
pero quiero una Coca-Cola.
mm,
Es una situación muy triste.
sí.
Y tú quieres una patata.
Mm,
No, tú no tienes una patata,
sí,
pero tú quieres una patata.
correcto.
Y para ti es una situación triste también.
Sí,
Beyoncé no tiene un problema. Beyoncé es contenta.
sí, correcto. Beyoncé está contenta porque no tiene un problema ahora. Sí,
Sí,
pero
sí,
tú tienes un problema. Tú
sí,
no tienes una Coca-Cola, pero
sí,
quieres una Coca-Cola.
sí,
Sí. El problema de tú es que no tienes una Coca-Cola.
sí,
Quieres una Coca-Cola
sí.
y yo no, no tengo una patata. Quiero una patata, pero no tengo una
Sí,
patata.
sí,
Es una situación terrible para mí y para ti, pero
sí.
Beyoncé 2.
Es excelente.
Sí. Beyoncé 2 tiene una situación así, así.
Así.
Porque
Sí.
no tiene no tiene un problema,
Sí.
pero está sola. Sí.
Sí.
Pero clase,
Sí.
Sí.
Beyoncé 2 tiene un problema.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, clase.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Beyoncé 2 no tiene un iglú.
Oh no.
Es terrible porque Beyoncé
Mm.
2 no tiene un iglú y quiere un iglú.
Oh.
Mm.
Beyoncé 2,
Sí.
¿tienes un iglú?
No, no tengo un iglú.
Correcto. No tienes un iglú. Es
Mm.
terrible para ti.
Sí, es
Sí.
terrible para mí.
¿Quieres un iglú?
Ah, sí, quiero un iglú.
Correcto. ¿Quieres un iglú? Iglú. Sí. Quieres un iglú, pero ahora no tienes un iglú. Y
Mm, sí.
ahora es una situación así para ti o es una situación triste para ti.
Es una situación triste para mí,
Correcto.
porque no tengo un iglú.
Correcto. Es una situación terrible y triste para ti
Mm.
porque ahora no tienes un iglú, pero
Mm,
quieres un iglú.
sí,
Sí.
sí, sí.
Ahora estás en el club con
Ah.
nosotros. Sí.
Mm,
Estás en el club de problemas.
mm,
Sí.
mm.
Correcto.
Oh, perfecto.
Todas las personas de nuestra clase tienen problemas.
Sí.
Ah,
Sí. Y
mm,
están en un club, el club
Sí.
mm.
de problemas. Sí.
No, no quiero.
Sí.
Te dije.
Sí.
Oh,
Um,
tú no
No
quieres
quiero más
estar
problemas.
en, en el club.
the club.
Ah, sí. Beyoncé,
Sí.
um, ¿qué, qué es tu problema?
Mi problema es no tengo un iglú.
Sí.
Sí,
Pero ¿quieres
y
un
yo
iglú?
quiero. Sí, y yo quiero un iglú.
Correcto, quieres un iglú. ¿Y quién quiere una Coca-Cola?
George quiere una Coca-Cola.
¿Tiene una Coca-Cola?
No, no tiene una Coca-Cola.
Correcto, no tiene una Coca-Cola. Sí,
Mm.
George,
Sí.
¿tengo una Coca-Cola?
No. Tú no tienes una Coca-Cola.
No, tengo una Coca-Cola, pero no tengo una patata. Sí,
Ujú.
no,
Tengo un... ¿Tienes una Coca-Cola?
correcto. Tengo,
Quiero una Coca-Cola.
tengo muchas Coca-Colas. Sí,
Uf.
pero no quiero Coca-Colas.
Sí, 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 sí.
Quiero una patata.
Sí,
Tú quieres una
sí.
Coca-Cola. Sí. George,
Sí.
¿qué quiere Beyoncé 2?
Beyoncé 2 quiere un iglú.
Correcto. Beyoncé 2 quiere un iglú. No
Sí,
quiere una Coca-Cola, no quiere una patata,
sí.
quiere un iglú.
Sí.
Beyoncé 2 tiene una Coca-Cola y tiene una patata. No quiero, no quiere una
Sí.
patata o una Coca-Cola.
Sí.
Quiere un iglú. Sí.
Sí.
Ok, ahora un minuto para describir la situación de
Okay.
nuestro cuento.
Sí.
So you can talk about the problems and the people and all the things.
Okay.
Okay. And let me
Okay.
see if I have, okay, I have this screen so you can see more of the words.
Sí.
And there. Okay,
Mm.
here we go. Tiempo.
Sí.
There we go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gracias. Beyonce. Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes and we are going to describe la situación de todo el cuento. So
Okay.
from before, whatever you can remember, you can say and then include today's class as well. This will be kind of like a
Sí.
little assessment for you to see, you know,
Mm.
how it feels to speak for 2 minutes. And
Okay.
and we'll just see how it goes. Okay.
Okay.
So we got
Cool.
the words up here, and we'll start with George.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever you're ready,
Sí.
you
Okay.
say go and I'll click.
Go. Hay 4 personas en nuestra cuenta. Soy George, el chico número 1, y tú eres el chico número 2. Las chicas son Beyoncé 2 y Cindy. Estoy en Bummerville, California, con 3 mosquitos y tú, tú estás en Boise, Idaho, con un elefante grande. Y Beyoncé está en Why Not North, in Menominee, Wisconsin. Beyoncé 2 está sola. Hay 3 problemas. Tengo un problema porque no tengo una Coca-Cola, pero quiero una Coca-Cola. Tú tienes un problema también porque no tienes, tú no tienes una patata, pero tú quieres una patata. Beyoncé tiene un problema también, porque Beyoncé no tiene un iglú, pero Beyoncé quiere un iglú. Sí, es una situación muy triste.
Perfecta, Amy.
Gracias.
Amy, I don't know that you know this, but your Spanish is so perfect because all of your verb endings are correct. I mean,
Really? Oh,
you
wow.
corrected
Okay.
yourself. You corrected
Thank
yourself with
you.
you corrected
Thanks
yourself
to
with
you
estás. But yeah,
Thank you.
so good. That's
Thank
really
you.
advanced Spanish, you know. So
Thank
it's
you.
you can feel maybe it's slow and you have to like work
It's
to get it
right.
out, of course. But you're just a
Right.
beginner. You've only
Okay.
had 6 hours of like class time and then
Awesome.
the practice videos. So we're like maybe like
It's cool.
10, 11 hours or so. But
It's very exciting.
yeah, so good.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
celebración para ti.
Gracias.
Okay, Beyonce dos. Stephanie, your turn.
Sí. Okay.
Ready?
Sí.
Okay,
Go. Hay 4 personas en el nuestro cuento. Hay 2 chicos y 2 chicas. George es el chico número 1. George es de Berlín. Para ahora, George está en Bummerville, California, con 3 mosquitos. Eres el chico número 2. Eres de Menominee, Wisconsin. Para ahora, estás en Boise, Idaho. Estás con un elefante grande, un grande elefante. El elefante es Jimmy. Jimmy es el secretario de los todos elefantes de África. Soy Beyoncé. Soy la chica número 1. Estoy en Menominee, Wisconsin. Para ahora, soy de Casper, Wyoming.
Correcto.
George tiene un problema. George quiere una Coca-Cola. Para no tiene una Coca-Cola. Es una situación triste. Yo quiero un iglú. Para no tengo un iglú.
Correcto, no tienes un celebración para Beyoncé, para Stephanie. Stephanie, so good. And I've noticed that you've gotten the French out of your N.
So you do speak French?
Yes.
I thought maybe.
Excellent job.
I've been practicing that this week.
Yeah, I've noticed when you have those 2 languages and they're both kind of weak, they're not strong.
Yeah.
The stronger one will interrupt. We talked about this. The stronger one will interrupt until the other gets stronger. So good job on that. And again,
nice.
Your verb endings were all good. You corrected yourself a few times and yeah, so good.
Thank you.
And just think,
Thank you.
You started just by watching this on your own.
Was that your first? Did you speak Spanish at all before this?
I mean, I took it in elementary school for a little bit, like a couple years way back when, but yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
I thought for sure that you had done some Spanish before, because I had a little bit of Spanish before, but just basic stuff.
I think when Nathan posted, like, I think you guys were in the 3rd class. I just started like Duolingo, just like trying to,
Right.
But other than that, no. So.
I'm like,
Duolingo.
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Right.
So no Spanish.
Right.
Yeah, no Spanish.
Yeah, this is my first Spanish class.
Right. That's so incredible that, Stephanie didn't have any Spanish and caught up to you, Amy, who, your Spanish was really good when you first came into this
Oh,
class,
thank you.
So like
Yeah.
that's just so
Mm,
impressive for both of you. Like,
Cool. Well, thanks a
yeah.
Yay.
lot.
So thanks for
Yeah.
being here.
This is the
And
Woohoo.
best.
It
I don't know
is.
if you've been checking it out, Amy, but there are people watching you,
Really?
we're learning Spanish because of you. So
I
you're helping
didn't
other people. Yeah, there are
I
people that
actually
take this
didn't
class
notice.
asynchronously. So they're
Wow,
watching on
that's
YouTube and
amazing.
and there's
I
other
gotta
people
start.
from no, don't worry
I
about it. You look fabulous.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so hi to everybody who's watching us
Hi.
in a different time. There might be even people 20 years
Suerte.
from now. You just never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Acquiring Spanish.
Oh, the
So
pressure's on now.
no, there's no pressure.
JK.
The only pressure there is just to be making mistakes to encourage the other people who are acquiring too
Mm-hmm.
that their mistakes are totally fine. So I know Amy, you have to
Cool.
go, so we
Yes, I
won't
do
keep
gotta
you, but
have to go.
I do want
Bye,
to
you
get some
guys.
feedback from
Bye.
Stephanie
Adios.
Have a
about
good
class. So
day.
Okay.
and
Adios.
Amy, if you can send me
Adios.
feedback about like what works in the class, because I want to keep
Sure.
getting feedback to improve and like things like that. So just shoot
Absolutely.
me a message or something.
Okay. I will.
Okay.
Mhm.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
And yeah, Stephanie, how about
Yes.
you today in class? Anything in particular that was helpful? Anything that wasn't, that sticks out in your mind?
Um, yeah, no, I think it's going well. I'm trying to think of if anything in particular. Um, yeah, with the it's I like doing both like the silent, like to ourselves, like
Mm,
describir la situación, and then like
mm,
doing in front of people. It is so
right,
different.
right.
It
Yeah.
sounds so silly, but yeah,
It's
when you're
so
muted,
different.
it's more
Yeah.
comfortable.
Right, right,
And
right, right.
then it is kind of crazy too that like I wasn't watching the timer for a while at the end, and then I
Mm.
saw it and I was like, oh shoot, I gotta like get
Wrap
going. We
things
do know
up.
like a lot. Our story is like it's pretty big. So
Yeah.
I think sometimes I'm like, oh, what do I focus on? So
Right. Right.
yeah. But that's like
Yeah.
I think a good thing to have.
Yeah, it
And
is.
then yeah, I'm glad that you noticed the French thing because I've been
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
with the N.
yeah.
And yeah, and there's a couple other words that I think for me sometimes I struggle because I know my accent's not great, but like yeah, it
That'll
will
come with
come.
time. That
So
will come with
yeah,
time. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
just
and
because
also yeah.
yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say I've been dying as soon as Quiero came up, I just thought of Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Oh, yo
And
quiero Taco Bell.
that's for like 2 minutes in my head. That's the only thing I could
Quiero,
think
yo
of. Yeah.
quiero Taco Bell.
Anyway. Yeah,
Okay,
anyway.
perfecto.
Side note, not helpful, but
Mm. And how
yeah.
about the word wall like this? Does it make any difference
Mhm.
to you? Did you prefer the other one?
Either one works for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
changed it here because I
Yeah.
did like I like having more space for the word
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
I
definitely.
before, but if it's hard to
Yeah.
see, then I can go back to the other one.
Yeah, no. That
Okay.
one works for me. Yeah.
And let's see what else.
Mm.
And how did the new language feel for you today? Because there was quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say I actually really liked like that pace. I think
mm,
like it was it was good. Yeah.
good. That's good to
Yeah.
know
And
because from
yeah.
this side, once you acquire a language, you
Mhm.
get this ease that can't be taken away. And so
Mm.
it's very even though I just was a beginner in April, I've already forgotten how slow I needed it to be when I was a beginner.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
from this side, teaching you guys, sometimes I feel like, oh, it's so slow, they must be so bored. But that
Mhm.
that comes here. So
Yeah.
it's good to hear that about the pace
Yeah.
because I can see it, but sometimes I
Mhm.
forget that like, oh, it's okay
Yeah.
that it's so slow because they need that time. So
Yeah. No, definitely. And I feel like yeah, we've had like lots of practice with the other one, so it felt like the right time to yeah. introduce those. Yeah.
Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else?
That's it. Yeah. Thanks again.
Okay. Well, we'll see you next week and
All
see
right.
everybody else next week.
Adios.
Yeah. Adios. How do I turn this off? Here we go. Bye.